this video, you will learn the use of the super keyword. In the previous video, I have discussed about the use of super keyword. The super keyword can be used to access the component of the super class. Suppose if we have two classes, one is base class and second is derived class, and you have redefined your method into the subclass, then we can use the super keyword to access the component of the superclass, or with the help of super keyword you can access the superclass method. Let us see in case of example. Go to SE38. Now we have already created the program getRedefining for redefinition of the methods. So I am using the same program, and I will do some addition in this program so that you can learn about the use of the super keyword. For the video on this redefining method, you can check my description box, in which I have shared the link of this getRedefining of the method in class. So just click on the change button. Now you can see this is our class super underscore class definition public section. In this I have declared one method addition1, which has two parameters, importing and exporting parameters. Now the implementation part of the class, you can see this is class super underscore class implementation, in which we have defined the method addition1, and the working of this method is g underscore c equal to g underscore a plus g underscore b. Now we are going to define the subclass class sub underscore class definition inheriting from superclass. So this subclass is inheriting the feature of the superclass. Then public section, this is method addition1 that we are going to redefine it, so we are using here the keyword redefinition. Now the class subclass implementation part, this is method addition1, in which we are performing the different operation. That means in this we are going to subtract from g underscore a to the g underscore b. Now the main function start of the selection, then parameters p underscore a type I, p underscore b type of integer I. These are the actual parameters. Now data object we have created addition type I, and then we are going to call this method with the help of reference variable, and generally we define the reference variable using the data object data, then reference1 type refer to class name, then create object, and with the help of this object we are calling the method call method reference1 addition1, and then exporting g underscore equal to p underscore a, g underscore b equal to p underscore b. Here the call method is an optional. Either you can use this call method or not. You can directly use the reference1 then addition1, and then you are exporting the actual parameters and then importing the value from the class. Now here we are generally creating the object of the derived class or subclass. So you can see when we are calling this method addition1, it is calling the method of subclass, and the subclass we are performing the subtraction, but in the base class we were performing the addition using the same method name addition1. So if you want to access this superclass method using the object, you cannot directly access. For accessing that superclass method, you can call this method into the subclass method by using the super keyword. So this is our subclass. In this subclass we have defined the method addition1 redefinition. In this case we are defining the functioning of this method. So after performing some operation we can call the super. So we can use here the super keyword. This is super, and then we are going to call the method, which is our addition 1, and you can also pass the parameters here. So by this way you can call the superclass method, but here we need to pass some parameters here. So we can define some local variables. Suppose in case we are defining here data colon, and this is our gs underscore a, type is our integer. Similarly you can also define gs underscore b, type is integer. Now you can call this addition by passing the parameters. So we need to use the exporting parameters, exporting gs underscore a, or either you can directly pass the values here. Suppose gs underscore a equal to, suppose this is our 15, then you can also pass gs underscore b equal to 12. So by this way you can directly pass the values. Now click on the save button. Now let me check the some programming here, and you can see we are defining here the local parameters, so there is no need to be use this parameters here. We can directly use g underscore a and g underscore b. Now click on the save button, check for the errors. Now click on the activate button and then execute it. Now suppose we are passing the parameters 13 and then 10, and then when we will execute it, it will show you the method that we have called the subclass methods. But we have not printed the here superclass method attributes value, so you can also call the method which is going to display the output, like this one, subtraction of the number is addition. So you can also use this one, or you can also write here the write statement. In this it can print the output. This is write colon addition of two number is, then comma, and this is g underscore c. Now click on the save button, compile it and then activate it and then execute it. So here we are passing the parameters by the user. That means it will call the drive class, and then finally it will call the, firstly it is calling the base class method, and then it is calling the drive class method. You can see this addition of the two number is 27, which we were called through the super keyword, and this is our subtraction of the number, which is the drive class method. So by this way you can use the super keyword. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you can get the latest notifications. If you really like my videos, please click on the like button. Thank you.